What's up, guys? So I thought it was about time that I gave you guys a little bit of an update of where I am currently on my ranked climb in the Fusion World digital version. So I've been able to update my deck, which is really good. I've been able to get some more code cards, fill my deck out a little bit more, which is awesome. So thought I'd quickly just run through some of the changes that I've made, because it's a little bit different to the first time around. Actually, to be honest, it's a lot different. Now, I have been finally able to get some more code cards, and I've been able to get some more cards that I need. So particularly the Videl and the Gohan. I still only have 3 Gohans, which is unfortunate. But look, to be honest, I've been playing around with it a lot, and I think 3 is probably enough. Like, I always ended up with it in my hand when I need it. So I'm kind of happy with that. But 4 Videls is really clutch. Having 4 Videls has completely changed the way that I play this deck. Just a quick side note though, I am actually trying to build this deck IRL in real life. I am trying to, but I don't have all the cards. I think I need some Videls and some Gohans and definitely some Vegetos. So if anybody actually has any of the cards that I need, hit me up for some trades. Look, we can work something out. We can work something out. I really need those cards, because there's a Nationals Australian tournament coming up soon in a few weeks. I actually would like to participate. Not that I think that I'm going to do well or anything, but I just want to go there and be a part of the community, get amongst it, as well as get, you know, some of the promotional packs and promotional cards and stuff that they get you, because some of them are really cool and I want some of them. So moving on. Anyway, I have actually added a few other things as well to this deck. Completely changed it up to how it was before, and that's why it's called Blue Vegeta Vanilla, because it is going to be a vanilla. Oh, a vanilla variant of this deck. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Jay Fanta for giving me the inspiration for this deck. He's also a Fusion World Dragon Ball Super YouTuber. He makes really good videos, so check him out if you haven't. I think it's Jay Fanta. I'll put a little photo or whatever of his YouTube channel. You can figure out how to pronounce it. I think it's Jay Fanta or JP Hanta. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Jay Fanta. He's really good at this game. He's really smart, and I got a lot of inspiration from his Blue Vegeta deck. I think he was running it in like one of the online tournaments, and he was using this vanilla version, and I sort of pretty much copied him without copying him. Because it was really cool, really fun to watch. But yeah, it really inspired me. Like, just the pace of this deck, it's really right up my alley. You just like, you get in, you start hitting hard fast, and I really enjoy that. So I really like how hard hitting it is and how quickly you can get out these 25k Gohans with the Videl. So this is the new card that I've added in alongside those Gohans that allows you basically to play those Gohans for 1 cost or one energy cost when you have this Videl out and you've got less than 7 cards in your hand, which is really nice. And like I said, that really just like ramps up your pressure early, which I'm actually a huge fan of, just like putting pressure on really early. And so that's why I like enjoyed the look of this deck. And since I've been playing it, I've really enjoyed it. We run 4 of these Saiyaman. I mean, I said they were Gohans, but this is technically it's Great Saiyaman. We actually don't know who it is under the helmet, so you know, we'll leave that secret. Anyway, so Great Saiyaman, we got 4 of him and 4 of the regular Gohan Adolescents. Both of these cards are really good. They're 25k. If they were just normal, like if you were playing them as 3 cost cards, then it probably wouldn't be worth it. But because you can offset them and play them as 1 cost cards with the Videl, they're really good. Plus, they have the added benefit of being 10k combos. So that is honestly, that's huge, because later on in the game, they become a little bit less useful. They're really strong early, but again, like, yeah, later in the game, a bit less useful. But because they're 10k, even when you draw them, they don't feel as bad as if you were drawing something that, you know, only had 5,000 or 0 combo. So that's just another really good part of having these in your deck, and that's why I've got 4 and 4 of each of those, because it never really feels bad when you draw these ones. Plus, you can actually pull these out of your drop with the 2-cost Super Rare Videl. So again, there's a lot of synergy here. But yeah, basically most of the stuff is sort of the same. Drop down the amount of Vegetos, just because something had to give way, I think, for the 3-cost Gohans and the Saiyamans. So yeah, that one's dropped down a little bit. What else? So I've got 3 Sinister Sickles. I may have underrated Sinister Sickle a little bit earlier last time, but Sinister Sickle is a really sick card. So I've got 3 of them in there, and it comes up clutch really good. And I also have the Absolute Lightning. I got 1 of these. I kind of do want to run more of them, but it's really hard to find the room. I run it because I just like having the ability to get rid of somebody's card, like, doesn't matter what cost it is. I like it mainly for like Broly's and stuff in the Android decks. Broly sells those kind of cards because it's really hard for the blue deck, the Vegeta deck, to actually get rid of those cards without the Zeno. This is just like an extra like techie kind of card that I have just in case. It has actually got me out of trouble a fair few times, so that's why I've kept it in. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the deck review. We'll move on to the game review now. It's against a Frieza deck. I haven't actually versed a Frieza deck before, so it's really, really new, but it comes down to the very, very last turn, and I had to pull off some absolute bullshit to get the win in this one. So that's why I thought I'd review it, because it's really, really fun, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it too. Let's jump into it. Yeah, so here we go. Jumping into the game now. As you can see, I am playing Blue Vegeta against a Frieza deck. I have never played against one of these Frieza decks before, I don't think. Well, not that I can remember anyway. It's, what color is it? It's a orange, I guess. So yeah, never played against it before. Let's see how we go. A little bit of a tough one, this one. It's a long game. I think this one goes for like 18 turns, something like that, which is like, I think it said before, I think it was like 21 minutes in the replay, like for how long it goes for. So I might skip through some stuff depending on how slow it's really, really going, but yeah. As you can see, my first hand is really, really, really good, especially for me going second. Only downside is I don't really have a vanilla Gohan or a Saiyaman, so I can't really play the Videl. So, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to. Like, it's a good turn two, to be honest, to play Videl, and or actually, sorry, it's a good turn one when you're going second to play Videl and then get the Gohan out using your energy marker, like first turn, 25k card. Really, really, really good, but it's fine. I have the Trunks, so I can just draw one and pass, then use the Trunks to block the leader attack on my leader. Now, this guy ends up taking like a lot of cards from his life early on, or he's already taken one after I've damaged him at the start, and now he's down to 6. I attack him again, and I think he lets this one through. Yeah, he does. Goes down to 5. I mean, obviously, this part of the strategy of this deck is just to like go down to as low life as possible and potentially just awaken your leader, because there's a lot of synergy with Frieza's ability when he's awakened. Anyway, yeah, still don't have Gohan, a vanilla Gohan or anything, so again, still can't play Videl, but it's fine. I've got another Trunks, which is good. Just draw another one, peel off and get another one, so that way if something similar happens again in the next turn where I can't play anything, I still got the option to draw a card, which is always really safe. Again, I can just use the Trunks to block his leader attack on my leader, keep our life up nice and high. Our hand is really, really good right now, and it's got enough cards in it where like I don't really need to take any life to get cards in my hand. There's no real point in doing that. But yeah, he plays another attack, another card, I think here. But does this guy let you take a... It's a Frieza card, and yeah, you get to add another card from your life, which he does. So now he's down to 4. He's down to 4 really, really, really early, which is interesting. But again, Vegeta has a lot of synergy with his ability. I think his ability lets him put 2 of his cards that are in rest mode and put them into active mode, I guess. That way it protects them, so it stops me from being able to attack them on my turn. Protects them to an extent, but yeah. A lot of his abilities, actually, what he just did then was, I think he just put my peel off to sleep with Frieza. What do we got? Man, sorry, I keep messing this up. But yeah, so put a battle card with 3 or less cost, switch it to rest mode. He does this a lot to my cards. It's really, really annoying. Honestly, his whole deck is built around just putting my cards in rest mode and making it so they can't attack the next turn. Or putting cards that are vulnerable, like that peel off, into rest mode and then just taking them out, taking them off the board, which, I mean, it's that kind of situation there where he got rid of the peel off. Not a huge deal. I made a massive mistake here, by the way. I forgot to mention. I played the Gohan thinking that I had less than 7 cards in my hand, and as you can see, I have way more than 7 cards in my hand. Massive blunder for me. This sort of sets me back a fair bit, but I mean, it's sort of okay because I have another Gohan in my hand, so it's not the absolute end of the world. Probably going to lose this Gohan, but yeah, I made a little bit of a blunder there. Didn't realize I had more than 7 cards in my hand, but that's the only way you can use Gohan's ability. I only just got the Gohans in my deck, so, you know, forgive me a little bit for not fully remembering how his ability is supposed to work, but now that I've done that once, realistically, I should never do it again because I've remembered and it was painful. That sucked, going through that, because I was like, oh my god, now what the hell do I do? But it's fine. I've got another Gohan, so plays that Gohan. doesn't actually attack with it or do anything. Sort of, yeah, that Gohan is just there so he can put cards on my side of the field like my Gohan and make so they can't attack the next turn, which this is the first time of me finding out that this is part of how his deck works, and I was like, okay, well, now I'm stuffed, but hey, I drew Vanilla Gohan, which is really good. Now I can play my Vanilla Videl. Had to play the other Videl first, just so I could get my hand down to less than 7, so I could play the Gohan. Now I can play Videl. Hands less than 7 can use Videl's ability, which I didn't forget about, which is really good. Get the peel-off back. Having peel-offs is always good. And yeah, now I can start applying a bit of pressure now that I've got like a few cards that I can attack with. He uses his blocker here to block his leader, and then he combos it. So he really likes to keep his blockers out. I think he's got a couple of blockers in this deck, and he does like to keep them out, and he does put a lot of resources into defending them. So I'm not super unhappy with him wasting resources on a blocker. Like, it's not, to be honest, I have a fair few ways that I can get rid of it if I play my cards the way they're supposed to be played, like the Gohan. Then I can just get rid of it like that. So it's not the end of the world that he's doing that. If he's wasting cards on that, then he's not wasting it on defending his leader later on. So it's fine. He's not using those cards that he wastes on his blocker on his leader later on. Again, he puts my Videl into rest mode and attacks it, and because the Videl is 1 cost and it's only 5k power level, it just gets destroyed straight away, and there's no point in me wasting resources to keep it up anyway, because I don't have any more vanilla Gohans in my hand anyway, so it's kind of not really doing much at this point. Plus, I got 4 of them, so I'll probably end up drawing another one later if I really need it. Plus, again, peel off. I can get it back from my drop with peel off, which is just, the synergy with this deck is really good. I can get the Videl back with my peel off. I can get the Gohans, the vanilla Gohans, with my 2-cost Super Rare Videl. It's just, there's really good synergy. Drew another vanilla Gohan then, and another vanilla Gohan, and I use one of them for my life because, well, I don't have the other Videl, and at this point they're not doing a whole lot. The other cards in my hand are pretty important. It keeps putting my Gohan that's on the field into rest mode, and then making it so I can't attack the following turn with his Gohan, which is really bloody annoying. But I Sinister Stickle a couple of his cards away, mainly the annoying ones, and then just use the remaining energy I have to just peel off loop a little bit here just to get some cards back into my hand so I can defend. I grabbed that Videl, like I mentioned earlier, with the peel off. He's trying to take out my Gohan that is on the field currently, and I just say no to that. He blocked that one. This is where he brings out his big dog Frieza. I might just quickly have a look at exactly what this Frieza does, because I can't remember off the top of my head. I haven't played enough against this deck to remember everything, but this Frieza is really strong. It's 6 cost. Basically, if I play any 5 cost or more cards, from my hand, they get played in rest mode, which really sucks. Basically means I can't play my Vegito and the double strike Vegeta, which is really annoying. While this card is on the field, I can't play it, which kind of sucks. But it's okay. I think he kind of chooses not to attack with it, so the fact that it's like a 40k cost card, like I can't really defend against it right now with my leader, especially when it's unawakened, and otherwise I'd have to just dump too much resources. So I don't know why he doesn't attack. I think he's just trying to keep it out in the field. He doesn't want me to take it out, I think. Basically, I think he just wants that permanent passive ability there to just stay up forever so that I can't play any 5-cost cards. And yeah, also when he plays cards, he can choose one of my cards that's in rest mode and KO it. And because my Gohan was in rest mode, because he put it there, he can KO it. Pretty good synergy with his deck. I mean, it's a Frieza card. In a Frieza deck, it makes sense. It's a Frieza deck. After that, it's got synergy. Then I draw that 5-cost double strike Vegito, which I can't play. So I put it in energy. So I don't really have a way to get rid of his Frieza right now. Like, I don't have a good way at the moment currently. So I'm just gonna put the double strike Vegeta in my life. I've got 2 more of them, so if I need one later, I'll get one. I'll be fine. Still got, I think, 6 life here. Yeah, no, 5 life. So I'll be drawing some cards. Fine, no big deal. Putting down to 3 life. Play my Videl here. I can do a fair bit here. I don't have to play my super high cost cards. Like, I mean, the fact that he can't, like, he doesn't let me play my super high cost cards, the 5 costs or more, it's not a huge deal, because I've got really good, like, middle of the range and low cost cards I can play, like this Videl and the other Videl with my vanilla Gohans. I've still got the firepower even without those 5-cost cards, which I realized that's why I kind of put my Vegeta in the life, because I didn't really necessarily need it. I'm holding on to the Gohan though. I can't remember what my thought process was here. I can get rid of this replay bar. But I think I'm just waiting for him to play like some more of those blocker cards that are around like 2 or 3 costs. That way I can just get rid of them, get them off the board. Don't even have to worry about that. Now I've got a lot of stuff on the board. I've got a lot of combo power here, a lot of ability to block. He's going after my Videl. I used that combo power to block it, so he can't kill my Videl. I really want the Videl on the field. I don't know 100% if I keep blocking. I think I do. I mean, I may as well just use the peel off on the field. There's no reason not to. Videl is so strong, and I think I've already gone through a couple of them. Maybe even put one in my life. No, I don't think I put one in my life. It's fine. So I want the Videl on the field, but here we go again with one of these cards, putting my Videl, the 1-cost Videl, into rest mode so we can attack it and take it out. I'm not going to bother wasting resources on it again, because we're in that situation where I've already used it for its ability. I don't have a vanilla card in my hand anyway, so no point. And again, another card that makes it so my Gohan can't attack. Then he attacks again using its ability for a second time, because that Goku's ability is on play and while it's attacking. So we can use it twice. And he goes for my Videl, and look, at that point, the Videl can't attack next turn because he's already made it so it can't attack. So I'm just like, well, stop it then. You can kill it. It doesn't matter. The Videl's useless if I can't attack with her. Then I can't use her ability. I don't really have a whole lot of other options here, so I just play one of my bombers just to get some combos out of him. He uses a super combo here to block my attack from my leader, which is actually what I wanted, hence why I played that bomber. Here I can play my Gohan. Don't really have a whole lot I can get rid of. I can get rid of the Vegeta, but it is what it is. I held onto that Gohan for a little while, but it's at a point where now I just need to play it. Even if he plays some blockers, I just have to deal with them. Doesn't block the Gohan attack, puts him down to 2 life, which is good for me. If I get a double strike Vegeta, then he's in danger. He's in big danger. I don't have a lot of combo power currently in my hands, so you know, it's fine. He attacks it with my Frieza. I'm not going to waste too many more of my cards defending my normal cards. There's that double strike Vegeta. See, a new one would come up eventually. However, got to keep in mind that I can't play it because of his Frieza that he has on the field. 6-cost Frieza. He attacks my leader. I awaken, draw a card, which is really, really handy right now because my hand is low. My hand is really low. Use that bomber to block this. No reason not to. Bomber's done her job. She's on the field anyway, so she probably gets destroyed at some point. He still hasn't actually used any of his energy this turn, so I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Starting to get a bit scary. Plays for Frieza. Again, he gets to choose one of my cards and puts it into rest mode and makes it so he can't attack next turn. So, woohoo! His whole entire deck, every single one of his cards, I swear, does this. He double strikes me here. He uses a combo, and I'm just like, stuff it. I'll take the 2 cards. My hand was kind of low, but now I'm stacked. I think I was down to 3. Now I've got, what, 8? That's 8 cards in my hand. That's really clean. Got 8 energy. Probably not going to put any more of my cards into energy after this because I don't really need it. I drew the center, which is absolutely huge. I love Zenny. Zenny Boy late game is really, really nice. Get rid of all of those cards. That's a really, really easy way to get rid of his Frieza. Now I am free to play my double strike Vegeta if I want to. And because I have such a massive hand, and look at all those 1k cost combos, or 1k combos, 10k combos, far out, I keep saying 1k, 10k combos, he uses some stuff to block my Vegeta. He doesn't want to go down to 1 life. But at this point, it doesn't really matter if he's 1 or 2 for me because I'm going to probably go all in with my double strike Vegeta now that he's down to 2. So he's down to 2 cards in his hand. It's going to be really difficult for him to block that. If I chuck in all these 10k combos, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's gonna be rough for him. I blocked this attack because I don't want to go down to 1 just in case. He hasn't shown me a double strike card yet, so I'm not 100% sure if he has one. If he does, then I guess it doesn't matter if I'm 1 or 2. But still, I don't want him to just randomly go all in with something like, you know, when I'm on one life and then take me out. He plays another Golden Frieza, which is just really bloody annoying. Now I can't play my Vegeta, my 5-cost Vegeta, which is it's just so annoying. Whatever. It's not a double strike though, so I take that hit. I'm trying to keep my 1Ks here because I have a bit of a plan. I have a bit of a plan cooking up here. Now, the reason I'm pausing it is because I think this is the last turn of the game. Now, I need to play my double strike Vegeta. However, I can't play it because of his golden Frieza, which doesn't let me play 5 costs or higher. Well, it does let me play them, but they go into rest mode as soon as it plays. I don't really have a good way of getting rid of him. However, I have 8 energy. I need 9 energy for this particular combo. So I believe I put the Trunks in the energy because it's really good that I drew that because I need all these cards right here. I need every single one of them. I use the actually no, I think what I do, I power out my Vegeta. Do I tap? No, I just go for it here. I think I just go for it. I put his golden Frieza down to 5 costs. Now, because of that, I can now play my Trunks, my 3 cost Trunks, which lets me return one of his battle cards. That is 5 costs or less. Chuck it back to his hand, and the only reason I was able to do that is because of Mai's ability, which drops his cost from 6 to 5. I play the Trunks. I have just enough energy to do this. I have just enough. Perfect amount. I've got 9. I can kick his golden Frieza back, meaning I can play my double strike Vegeta, which is just insane. Now I just go all in here. He's only got 5 cards. I know one of them is that 6 cost Frieza, golden Frieza, which doesn't have any combo, and that's it. That's the win. I told you, comes down to the last turn. I had to pull something out of my ass there. I really, really did. I didn't really know how I was going to deal with the golden Friezas that wouldn't let me play my 5 costs, because that's kind of how you end with the blue Vegeta deck. That's your game plan. You build until you can get your double strike Vegeta or your Vegito and finish him off. And because of his golden Frieza, which I think he was able to play like 3 of them, which is crazy, I didn't know what to do. But I came up with a strategy. I mean, that happened really quick because it's a replay, but I think I spent like a good 5 minutes before that trying to figure out, okay, how can I do this? What do I need? How can I get rid of his golden Frieza here and then finish him off? And I was able to do it. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that review. I hope you enjoyed my gameplay. As you can see, I think I'm improving. I think I'm getting better, which is really, really good. I'm enjoying it. I really am looking forward to the Nationals tournament here in Australia. It's in Melbourne. It's actually at Marvel Stadium. I'm going to be going to that. I'm going to be trying to get my deck together. Like I said, if you have any cards, please hit me up. I need a few. I need the Videl, Gohan. I need Vegetos, which they're secret rares, so they're hard to get. I don't have any. I think I have one. I had the alternate art one, but I sent that off for grading. So that's gone. I can't even use it. Not that I would use that in a deck anyway, because it's such a clean card. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this style of video, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment. If you want to see more of this, want to see more game reviews, I'm slowly climbing. I think I'm like silver 2 or whatever, but they added in a thing where you can actually put in, like, you can invest your ELO points, and you can get more if you win. You lose more if you lose, but I think it's good. It's a good addition to the game, and it's going to help me climb a little bit faster. So hopefully the next time you see a video from me, it will be when I'm in gold. So that would be cool. Anyway, peace out, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good one.